Hi, I'm Bob Troush here at Comanche Creek Park, and I look around me and I see all of these tents, all of these people out here, and I have to say I'm worried. I know that they've been in the park. I know there's been problems in the park. I understand that. I see the things that happen along the waterways. My concern is, where do people go now? We don't have any options. I think that there's been so many monologues going on, but there hasn't been a true dialogue talking about what happens now. Where do people go? Do they just get tickets? Do they just try and walk up and down the street? So we need to be looking for solutions. When I see all of these people, amazing number of people out here, they've actually created a community. I've walked through it. It feels like people are getting to know each other. We all know that people live in community all over Chico. This is a community, and this community is going to be broken up again. What happens to these people? I think it's important for the people in this community, the greater Chico community, to understand that this is not acceptable. It's not acceptable to put people in situations like that and keep moving them around and moving them around when there are no options. I think we've been very good at dehumanizing the people on our streets and not finding out the stories behind those people and why they're on the streets. And today we're going to take some time to do that, to meet some people, hear their stories, and get a sense of their history and why we should be helping them.
Tell me what you're doing.
Oh, well, I'm packing stuff up, probably for, like, I know a lot of things we don't need, but we might need it for next winter, you know, like hand warmers and stuff. I'm not throwing them away because we might need them, you know, because who knows how what the money issue is going to be. Going through things, just packing up, trying to get done, trying to get out of here, trying to get out of everybody's way, you know, but not trying to, though. Yeah, I'm just packing. You know, we got a deadline. Tomorrow's our deadline. I guess tomorrow in the morning or the afternoon, I think. But, yeah, but none of us going to be that ready yet because they just gave us 3 days. So, this is my inside of my tent right now. And it's hard to keep clean with the little babies, the little puppies, because they just like tearing it up. They pretty much use the whole thing for their bed. And my bed too, because they like to shove me off. This is what I'm working with right now.
Had you been moving several times before?
Yeah, I was living at the jungle over there by 7-Eleven, and they came down there with like big old bulldozers. And then I moved to the island they call the Devil's Triangle, and they made us sleep from there too. And then I came back here, you know, because I really didn't know where else to go. So, and on top of that, the authorities, everybody was telling us, the law enforcement was telling us to all go to Comanche. They sent everybody here. You could ask everybody and they'll tell you, yeah, they sent them all here. Yeah.
And now, did they say where they want people to go?
They want us to leave out of town. They want us to be out of city limits. Yeah. And most people can't go out because people are disabled, you know, like a lot of them can't. I can, but I know there's a lot of them that can't. A lot of them that can't. And they don't even got a bike. A lot of them. You know?
Like what you guys have here in terms of friendship. I saw you talk to people. You're friends with a lady, you know, behind the old lady. Tell me about the friendship and the support.
I'm friends with everybody out here, pretty much. You know, like, well, we don't have nowhere to go. We all came here together. You know. We actually felt like we belonged somewhere. I went to sleep one night, I woke up and I lost my whole family. I don't even know where my mom's at. I don't know anything. So it's like, and then a lot go for them too, like same thing with them too, like they don't even know where their families are either, like we're just those people, and we came here, and we didn't have no hope when we came here, but like we found it while we were here. And we became family to each other out here too. Like I consider them a lot, like all in, my family. Like the guy over here, Steve, the one guy I just had you guys talking to a little bit ago, like he was cool, like me and him, I call him King Comanche. Because on Halloween he dressed up like the Comanche King. And I helped him, do his costume and everything.
Here.
Thank you.
Here. Don't go crying.
No, it's just making me upset. It's just like...
It's only $1 or something.
Oh, no, you can have it. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, whoa, you just got a picture of me?
On your nose.
Hey, you see this old picture. There's somebody's wallet.
Oh, no, it's garbage. Yeah.
Well, we're not going nowhere. We're just going to move back a little bit.
I wish that was the case. We don't, like some of us, we don't know, like we don't talk to them, but we know of each other, and we keep our peace anyway, like we all get along out here, sometimes there's little things that bust out here, but we all take care of it, in our own way, and we're comfortable, just being here with each other, because we're not having to deal with people that don't want us around, we're here with people that we want to be around, and that want us around as well. Yeah. It just sucks because I've been out here with these guys for a long time. A lot of these people out here are really genuine, good people. Like I could ask the next neighbor, I'm going to be gone at night canning with my husband. We're going to go work, canning because that's what we do. And ask them to see if they could watch our place, and they will, because we just don't know who's going to come in anymore. Sometimes it's scary to sleep at night out here, especially when not for me myself, but I'm scared for the puppies because people come in here, and they're yelling, you guys don't belong here. You guys don't have no right to belong here. They come in here with pellet guns. I got shot at 2 times. I got shot right over here, over this bridge right here. Like I think it was like the first month I was in here, like some kids inside of a Bronco, I think it was a white Bronco. They shot my leg 3 times. They hit it in the same spot twice and made it bleed. But I never reported it because there was kids, but yeah, there's homeless guys that I know that got beat up by a whole bunch of kids too around here too. Many other people have too out here, just I haven't got vandalized by them yet, thank God. But because I have important stuff in my tent, like it's just not things. I have my dead grandma's pictures and stuff that I've had ever since she's died when I was 8 years old, and I still have them, and her stuff, and I keep them, hidden, in there. It's because people coming in here and vandalizing our stuff and stuff, It's not safe out here, amongst each other, yes, but people that come in here, it's not, because we never know who's going to come in here. We all know each other.
So today we're in the last large encampment in Chico that was slated to be evicted this morning by the Chico Police Department. And instead, Legal Services of Northern California filed a complaint with a temporary restraining order attached. A court in Sacramento issued a finding that yes, that temporary restraining order should be put into place. So the temporary restraining order that was filed, and it's a complaint against the city and against the Chico Police Department for an ongoing pattern of harassment of the unhoused population. And so that it is a suit that has larger ramifications than just temporarily stopping the 72-hour evictions, but trying to put into place the ongoing discrimination really against the unhoused population, and so that the city would have to then try to provide for a more benign way of working with people rather than just pushing them around, pushing them from one place to another, and not really coming up with a realistic, plausible resolution that will help them have a decent standard of living as residents of our city. The unhoused population does have rights as citizens to be treated with respect and dignity and have a place to live where they can be comfortable and safe and not rousted on a regular basis by those who feel that they don't have a right to be in our community.
Look at all these people, you know, like they need jobs. We need jobs. We need help. You know, we need housing.
Yeah.
Did you put my hot chocolate right here, or is this his?
If you guys were offered an opportunity to build a village of cabins or tiny houses, do you think people would come together and build?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know a lot of people would, you know, because we're trying to do that out here anyway. You know, if we could either be able to build our own places or have little cabins put out here for us that we can afford on what we make. You know, I mean, there's got to be some kind of rent somewhere. You know, we got to be held responsible too as well. You know, we understand that. You know.
Well, just because you're homeless doesn't mean you won't pay your bills. You know.
Yeah.
But you got to have a chance to have, you know, to pay your bills. You know, to get to that point.
Right. It's not like we can't make money, or the ones out here don't have money, you know, or SSI or anything, because we do get money just like any other person out there. It's just we have to work a little bit harder for it.
Once you fall down, it's easy to fall down, but getting back up is a process, you know. Got no place to live, you can't shower or use a bathroom or something, and you got to get work and transportation and money for transportation, and I mean, you're just down, and it's like you're kept down. It's hard to get out. But if you had a place to live or something like a little housing development you guys are talking about, that would be worthy of putting in the effort to pay it back, pay forward.
Yeah.
The city was to help us out, you know, we'd help them out.
Right.
We'd be included instead of excluded.
Yep, exactly.
You know, to be shunned and excluded
There's good people out here.
doesn't create
They just don't know that.
an attitude of, you know, confidence. You know, when you're excommunicated or shunned upon or just looked down upon, you know, it doesn't make you feel right.
Yeah, we're like a community right here. You know, like Chapman Town, you know, it just became part of Chico. You know, we're literally like a neighborhood, like a little town right here. You know, we all know where each other's at. We all know what each other likes. When something goes down, you know, we're all have each other's back. Like literally, we are all like family out here. These people are my family.
If they could design some prefab cabins, you know, that were just put together yourself or something, that'd be easy. We could just assemble on site, you know what I mean? Put them in place.
Or give us some wood.
Well, just something that would be aesthetic to the city and, you know, look good in the park and stuff.
Yeah, something that'd be
and
up to their
all
standards.
alike and stuff, and one process of building and stuff, and it could be put up and dismantled at any given time too, you know? Just modular.
It'd be a good thing, I think, because it'd help people like get back up on their feet and stuff, you know?
And it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be like heavy duty or large or anything. It could be small and compact. 1 bedrooms or something.
Yeah, if it could be like a shack and it'd be fine. We treat it like a mansion. we live in it like a mansion.
They could have a separate shower and bathroom area or something that was like at a truck stop almost. You know what I mean? With bathrooms and showers right on the site, so everybody could go there, so you wouldn't have plumbing problems on each shack, you know, electrical or anything like that. They could make it simple, keep costs down. Tents don't offer a secure environment for anybody inside it, you know what I mean? You can't see outside your tent, but your tent's only paper thin, you know, so anything could happen. So the security of a cabin would be better than the security of a tent, you know, because at night you're inside your tent, you can't see outside, you don't know what's bound to happen. But a cabin would be more secure, and it would create a better environment for everybody involved. Attitude too.
We at Chat have learned to not judge people by what has happened to them, but judge if they're ready to move forward and move on. And I think there's many, many people that I've talked to here that are in that position, but don't have the resources, don't have the vehicle, don't even have the phone sometimes.
Thank you, honey.
What the city and the county has to do is help people, the service providers, to get that hand up, to get them back into society, make them functioning members of society, and not people who are living in the street, living in tents, afraid for their lives, afraid to come out of their tents sometimes, afraid to be able to be part of our community. We need to bring them back into our society, bring them back into the culture of Chico, which is so amazing and so wonderful, the beautiful Chico that we all live in. Help these people become contributing members and partners in our community.